Hello, my dears. Stay with me today, and you'll be protected from many mistakes people make with trendy social media techniques. Should we be afraid of our desires or not? Do we really live in a world of abundance, or is that a lie? What are we supposed to do with all of this? And is it worth practicing techniques that promise to fulfill every single wish you have? Let's go. Let's figure it out. The question of abundance practices is probably one of the questions I hear most often from my spiritual students, from my psychotherapy clients, and at my psychology seminars, especially transpersonal psychology. Look, today I wanted to film our psychology by the fireplace here in my garden because this is the place I associate most with natural abundance. Spring is here and everything is already blooming. But it did not bloom by itself. I co-created with nature and abundance through beauty and flowers settled in my garden. Human life works the same way. Do we live in a world of abundance? Look at nature's beauty, even here in a human garden. Nature can create such bloom, such abundance. The universe creates endless beauty, or the universe creating whole worlds is not a problem. For Mother Nature, cosmic, universal Mother Nature, according to the Creator's design, it is not a problem to create anything, worlds, space, life itself. The algorithms of the laws of nature can create anything, but according to the Creator's plan, she creates according to His dream. And when we speak about desires, it is very important to understand that sometimes, yes, desires should be approached carefully, especially the desires that never become dreams. Desires that are true dreams do not need to be feared. What is the difference between a dream and an ordinary desire? For example, imagine that tomorrow nature, which created all this beauty we live in, suddenly had the desire to destroy it all. Why not? If she created it, she could destroy it too. Would that be a desire or a dream? When nature creates all this, it is her dream of beauty because she is co-creating with the Creator, with the divine matrix, with the design of higher intelligence. But if she wanted to destroy it all, that would probably be only a desire. Maybe she got tired, maybe overwhelmed. Of course, that would not happen to her, but it can happen to us. And who is dictating our desires? Our higher spiritual self, our overconsciousness, our superconsciousness, or the shadows of our subconscious? After many years of going deep into the subconscious with many people, I know that not every desire is a dream. Many desires come from exhaustion, despair, confusion, or from being manipulated by other people's brains and images. So we do not need to fear desires. We need to understand them. Those desires that are truly dreams, the ones you feel are blessed by God, the ones that will make you a happier person when they come true, the ones that will bring more love into your heart, those desires are dreams. Any desire blessed by God becomes a dream. It should be embodied, and the universe will give you the opportunity. But if a desire comes from fatigue, envy, jealousy, or dependence, then it is only a desire born from an inner wound. That wound needs healing, and such desires will be replaced by blessed dreams. Are abundance techniques dangerous? Today you can find countless books and videos saying, just want it, enter into co-creation with the universe, and you will receive everything. And then, when it works for some people and not for others, they explain why it failed. You did not co-create correctly, you were afraid of something. If it works, wonderful. If it is your God-blessed dream, and you truly enter into co-creation with the universe, then yes, there are possibilities for that dream to be fulfilled through the generosity of the Creator and the generosity of Mother Nature. But people tell me, sometimes ordinary desires come true too. A person starts practicing and the desire is fulfilled. Most often, those desires are built around taking, not giving. If a person simply wants to become rich because they do not even know what they would do with wealth, but they want it because a neighbor is rich or someone on social media shows a wealthy life. Will that person become happy, rich in heart, rich in love? They do not know what to do with it. I have seen many wealthy people. I have worked with many wealthy people. I felt their emotional and spiritual state, and far from all of them were happy. The very fact that they came to me is already proof of that. Many had money, but they did not have the inner ability to create a beautiful, happy life or love around themselves. Once there had been a very strong desire. I want to be rich. Why? I do not know. Someone else is rich, so I want money too. But what to do with it afterward was unclear. At the same time, I also knew many wealthy people who were happy, but they began differently. Wealth came because they wanted to do something they truly loved. By creating it, by dedicating themselves to that process, they became wealthy and in the end, very happy. It was not about taking. It was about giving something, creating something, offering something to the world. There was a lot of work. Success came, wealth came, and happiness came too. This is where you can see the difference. In the first case, it was simply a desire. In the second case, it was a blessed dream. A dream is always about giving something, offering something, creating something, and with it, success, joy, love, and happiness may come. A desire that never becomes a dream is always about taking more for oneself, grabbing, pulling something away, wanting money to come. A beautiful wife, a handsome, wealthy husband, beautiful clothes, luxurious houses, without understanding that even a luxurious house still needs to be arranged, made warm and alive. You need to know how to do that. You need the energy for that. It is frightening to enter a rich house that is empty, energetically empty. The furniture may be expensive. A designer may have made the house physically beautiful and aesthetic. But the owners may not have the strength, the personal energy to match that space and fill it with themselves. The house is empty. It is not energetically filled with the owner's presence. So feel what you truly need. And yes, a person can always grow. That is beautiful. If you look at the beauty of nature, you can see that much is built into the human being. To live richly and beautifully, to create beautiful homes, beautiful things, and useful discoveries. All of this is placed in the human being. A person should keep growing, but truly developing. A person's desires should develop too, not just, I want a huge house and then I will sit there not even knowing how to organize it. I want a company, a corporation. I simply want to be the head of a corporation. I got it and destroyed it. Do you understand? I want the most wonderful husband or the most wonderful wife, kind, beautiful, understanding. I got this person and wounded their soul. So you yourself need to grow as you move toward beauty and abundance. Then everything will be all right. And when you come across techniques that say you only need to want something, now let's write an affirmation and everything will be fine. I have seen this many times. My spiritual students brought them to me, and my clients did too. Look, they said, I read this and wrote an affirmation. I read it, and it is mostly money, money, money. I want, I want, I want to receive. But what will you do with it afterward? How will you use it to give, to create? If you want money, for example, to make a good film, again, why? For fame or to give something to people? I want a lot of money to create an art gallery. Why? For fame or to offer people something beautiful. Think about this. When you desire, your movement toward beauty comes from love, from the wish to give something useful and beautiful to the world. Then, if success, money, and abundance come to you, you will be happy, not the opposite. This is the video I wanted to give you today. I hope your souls have heard me. Stay with me. Write comments, leave likes, and tell me what topics you would like to see in this blooming season in my garden. And if it gets cool, we will meet by my fireplace again, more than once, and talk about many fascinating things. New videos in the Psychology by the Fireplace series come out on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Pacific Time. And I love you. I truly, sincerely love you. These are not words. Until we meet again. Bye bye.